Okay, right. So I think the others also will join now. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, madam.
Right. So today we are going to talk about some other aspects of guidance, and next we will shift to counseling, right? Okay. So today we are going to talk about social guidance. So when you hear the word social, what kind of idea comes to your mind? Social guidance. It is related to what? Yes, what do you understand by social guidance? We always tell that he's not very social. So children should be sent to school to become social. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by social? Yes. Building up social relationships. So he becomes social means that he can build up social relationships with the others. So then how do they build up social relationships? Through interactions with people, different people in the society. So when you are in the school, in a school, there are children who belong to different family backgrounds, different classes, different economies, and different cultures, religions, ethnic groups. So you interact with them and build up relationships, right? So then thereby some students find difficult to adjust to the environment, especially the children who have been brought up alone at home without sending for playing with others and with no any human interactions. So they always try to be isolated. They don't like the others company. So therefore these children find it very difficult to adjust to the environment. So then social guidance plays a major role because we can't live alone. Even as a country also we can't live alone. As citizens also we can't live alone. Therefore we need to have relationships with others. So then we need to have a social acceptance. සමාජයේ පිළිගැනීමක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ අපිට. Right? For that we have to adjust to the society. If the society accepts us, means we should have a good adjustment to the society. If we can't adjust to the society will not accept us. If we can't move with them, if we can't move to the conditions of the society, so then we can't have good social interactions with people. Then social guidance teaches individuals to be tolerant towards others. So when we are in a society, we have to associate different people who have different mental conditions. There may be some people who get angry very quickly, who get emotional, change their moods. So then we have to tolerate certain people because there may be some people who get angry very quickly. So in such cases, we have to tolerate them. We have to ඉවසීම වැඩ කරන්න ඕනේ ඒගොල්ලොත් එක්ක. Then especially that's why we need to send children to schools, because the schools teach schools teach all these kind of things: how to tolerate others, how to respect others, and how to look after oneself, and how to adjust to the environment, society. So all these things are taught by educational institutes. So that's why rather than home-based learning, children should be sent to school to be socialized. It's a social entity. It's the main social entity is the school, because there are different types of people who are coming from different backgrounds, and they interact each other, they adjust to the environment, right? So then it is informally provided by the family. Social guidance is given by the family. The family gives the experiences to adjust to the society. Again, media provides some examples and experiences. So then, thereby, people can adjust to the society and adjust to the different people in the society. Next one, moral guidance. Moral means the good habits. Uh, so we accept certain things as good and bad. So these good habits play an important role in shaping the life of people. So we have certain beliefs, we have certain ideas about the society, about people, right? So then, when from the very beginning, if we inculcate good attitudes, good habits through religion, through good societal activities, then we don't indulge in unnecessary or wrong actions. If we accept this is good, this is bad, and if we know how to um, distinguish good and bad, so then we do not indulge in bad practices, right? So now today that I saw that there was a post on the FB. A lady was talking that a dog has been, that means a dog of a good breed has been abandoned. එයාව අතහැරලා දාලා ගිහින් කියලා. බලනකොට බල්ලගේ බෙල්ල දෙපැත්තම කපලා. So now I don't know what has happened to these people. They kill people. I don't know. They shoot elephants. They poison animals. So where they are going? What has happened to their moral principles? So that means we have to accept that everybody should live. Not only people, that even the animals have the right to live in on this earth. They are part of this earth. We can't say no to them. Even a serpent, even ants, everybody should live. So therefore, these good attitudes should be inculcated in the children from the very beginning through religion, through societal activities, engaging in clubs, societies, and engaging in good deeds. They learn these moral principles, right? So then moral guidance should be provided at all stages of life in order to direct the students in the right path and to facilitate all round development of the individual. So it's no use if person is only educated. He should be a good human who loves people, who loves animals, who loves parents. Even if he's a doctor, if he does not respect the parents and if he does not treat the parents well, useless. Therefore, moral guidance is very, very important from the very beginning. Then, health guidance. So, health guidance aims at preventing and curing health issues of individuals. So, we need health guidance from the beginning. So, that's why there are health clinics for children to check their health, and they are given vaccines, right? It's very important for a country to have healthy citizens. So, then health guidance is essential for students as it helps them develop healthy eating habits, right? So then if you just consider about primary schools, they have certain menus. So most of the schools that they have mm, some projects to feed the children in the morning. So the it has been given among parents, and these parents prepare food for the class like that. Rotationally, the parents get their turn to provide food for the class. So then this food menu includes all the nutrients. So that good eating habits is also very, very important because children like to eat junk food and unhealthy food, fast food. So then we have to teach the children to have good healthy habits, to eat nutritious food, to get away from junk food, fast food. Then we have to teach them about the various diseases like HIV, AIDS, sexually transmitting diseases. Then this health guidance should be a part from the very beginning of the life of a person. So as an example, so now when the child is in grade 1 and 2, they are taught to use, let me wash their hands and eat, wash their hands with soap after using washroom, and they are asked to eat without making noises, without spilling food. So they are asked not to drink water while eating. So there are certain food habits which are inculcated in little ones during the elementary stage. So therefore, that health guidance is very, very important from the very beginning. So this is another important action done by the school to impart health tips, protecting health of the, that means emphasizing the importance of protecting health of a person. So it's a very essential thing given by the school, right, for the healthy development of students. Then health guidance should be given as a cooperative effort on the part of principal, doctors and psychologists. They all have to get together to organize certain programs to build up a healthy to build up a group of healthy citizens in a country. So the principals, doctors, psychologists, now from the doctors, they check their health, give medicine, give vaccines. Psychologists, they help them to have a good mindset, right? So then all these people get together to produce a good citizen to the country. Right, so I'll give this question later on. Then objectives of guidance at the primary education stage. Can one of you read these objectives? Read the objectives of guidance at the primary education stage. Even Kaur.
It assists the students in developing a better attitude towards school activities.
Right. Okay. We'll describe one by one. It assists the students in developing a better attitude towards school activities. What is that? What do you mean by that? Developing a better attitude towards school activities. Now, what is the most of the children's idea about the school? What do they tell about the school? No use of going to school. ගන්නන්නේ බොරුවට ස්කූල් එකකින් වැඩක් නැහැ. මේක ගෙට වෙලා වැඩක් කරගන්නේ හොඳයි. So they have some negative attitude about the whole institute. But they don't know, they can't understand the big role played in the school. It is not only teaching. How many things are taught in the school? Leadership, good attitudes, um, getting opportunities to take part in the activities, interactions, respecting others, sharing, caring. All these things are learned from the school. It is not only the teaching, right? So then help the children to develop good attitudes towards the school activities and the whole school. Okay, another one, next one.
It enables the children to adapt to the traditions and regulations of the school.
Right. So when one goes to school, the person has to get adapted to the traditions and regulations of the school. We can't violate the regulations. We have to obey. We have to follow the rules and regulations of the school. Another one. Third one.
It assists the students in developing their physical and emotional stability in a balanced manner.
Right. It assists the students in developing their physical and emotional stability. So we have to think of our physical development, emotional development, both. So they both are helpful to have a balanced personality. So then it helps for the person to develop physically as well as emotionally in a balanced manner. Next one.
It
enables
enables
the
the
students
students
to
to identify their problems regarding adjustment with the school environment.
Yes. So it's very important for a person, for a child, to identify their problems, right? Enables the students to identify their problems. Maybe the problems of building up relationships. So problems of um, following certain subjects. So there may be some problems. So it enables the students to identify their problems regarding adjustment with the school environment. Anyhow, other they have to adjust to the school environment, right? Okay, another one.
To
Yes.
make the students
To
independent.
make the students independent.
Independent, right? To make the students independent, right? So then they should not be somebody that who depend on others. Even if they want to do an assignment, if they want to get ready for an exam, if they want to engage in some activities, they should be independent. They should not depend on other people, right? Next one.
It ensures cooperation among the students.
It's very, very important, the cooperation, because in a school the children work together, work in a team, work in a group. So they win certain uh, games, certain competitions. So then it make the students independent, ensure cooperation among the students. That cooperative, they win certain things. They cooperatively do some engage in some activities. As an example, if they want to do decorations, they get together and do. Right, next one. The other one. Read.
It facilitates the transition of students from primary to high school.
Mm. The school helps the children of the primary grade to go to higher grades. It encourages them through activities, through leadership qualities, through what they learn, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities. Though it facilitates to transit from primary to high schools for the children. So they are molded to become secondary school students by the primary school. Next one.
It provides information to children regarding high school.
So some children, those who have passed all grade 5, they go to good schools. Those who have passed grade O-level examination, they go to other schools for their higher studies. So like that, children are given information also by the school. Right. Read the next one. The objectives of guidance at the secondary stage. Somebody read the first one.
Its main objective is to familiarize the students with their school environment and enables them to cooperate with their classmates.
With their classmates, right? The main objective of a secondary stage is to familiarize the students with their school environment, make the school environment very familiar to them, and help them to cooperate with their classmates, so that to collaborate with them. So together they work, they do certain things, they do projects, they win games, they engage in competitions, they do sports. Right. Next one.
It enables the students to critically analyze the subject options and to help them choose the best according to their aptitude.
Right. So then children analyze the subject options. Now, for especially when they are doing A levels, they select which subjects are very much suitable for me: art subjects, science subjects, math subjects, commerce subjects, technological subjects. So they select the subjects according to their knowledge. Right. Okay. Next one.
It encourages the students to participate in co-curricular activities according to their skills set for their overall development.
It encourages the students to participate in co-curricular activities. Tell me, what are co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities? Co-curricular means related to the subjects they learn. As an example, English Day is a co-curricular. Even sports is co-curricular. They are learning that physical education. So then it encourages the students to participate in co-curricular activities according to their skills. Right? So if they are skillful, they will take part in the co-curricular activities. So it helps for their overall development, more physical, mental, emotional, social, spiritual, all these development. Next one. Okay, next one.
To ensure that the students grow in a healthy environment and have a healthy mind and body.
Yeah, so then the school ensures the children in the secondary stage, it's ensure that they grow in a healthy environment. School should have an healthy environment, and to have a healthy mind and body. So if they live in a healthy environment only, they will have a healthy mind and body. Healthy environment is not only that we have greenery and all, even that people should be very disciplined, respectable. If people are shouting and killing and scolding, it's not a healthy environment. So the environment means with a peaceful environment where everybody is living independently and happily. Right. It causes to have a healthy mind and body. Next one.
To meet the individual and social needs of adolescents.
To meet the
To meet the individual and social needs of adolescents.
and social needs of, then these have their individual needs, they have social needs, so they are met in the school. Next one.
Guidance try to create an environment feasible for the healthy growth and development of the students.
Environment feasible the student. Guidance try to create an environment feasible. Feasible means convenient for the healthy growth and development of the students. So through guidance, it helps the children to have a healthy growth and development. Right. The objectives of guidance at the higher level of education. Can somebody read the first one?
It aims to inform the students about the process of admissions to colleges and universities.
Colleges and universities. Right? So then students are informed about the process of admission, how to admit, how to enter to the universities, how to enter to the colleges. There's a process, Kriyavaliya. Next one.
It provides information to students about the co-curricular activities they can participate in their college or university.
Okay, it provides information to students about the co-curricular activities they can participate in their college or university. Now, if we consider about some activities in the universities, they have musical shows, competitions, they have fairs. So different activities they have. Seminars, right, dramas, arts day, musical shows. So they have different activities in the colleges and universities. Next one.
It aims to help the students choose subjects and programs that can help them build a bright future.
It aims to help the students choose subjects and programs. So they can select subjects and programs that lead for a brighter future. Okay, next one.
Guidance aims to help the students get vocational advice so
Advice.
that the students can choose a career for themselves.
Right. So guidance aims to help the students get vocational guidance. Vocational guidance means how to select a job, prepare for it, select the courses for following. So that is called vocational advice. So then guidance help the children to get vocational advice so that the students can choose a career for themselves. So if they are given correct guidance related to the job, they will select a good job, correct job. Last one.
It aims to develop an environment conducive to the educational
Conducive.
and social
Need of the
conducive
student.
to the educational needs of the students.
Right. It aims to develop an environment conducive to educational. That means matching, suitable to educational and social needs of the students. So this environment, the school environment should be matching with the social and educational needs of the students. Developmental functions of guidance. Okay, read now, first one.
Helps
Helps the
students in
students in
self-realization.
self-realization.
What do you mean by self-realization? Yeah, what do you mean by self-realization?
Understand oneself.
Achieving the goals. Self-realization means achieving their goals. Help the students to achieve their goals. To enter the university or to get high qualifications and enter a private university or a vocational institute, go abroad, right? Help the students in self-realization, achieve their goals. Second one.
Helps in self-development of an individual.
Yeah. So the guidance help people to develop as individuals. Next one.
It helps in national development.
Yes, helps in national development. ජාතියක් විදිහට දියුණු වෙන එක. Next one.
It helps the individual for adjusting to the environment such as their school, college, workplace, or even home.
So the guidance help the individual to adjust to the environment like school, college, workplace, or even home. So it helps to adjust to the environment. Next one.
Guidance ensures that an individual can live peacefully in his environment.
Yes, guidance ensures that the individual can live peacefully without troubling others, peacefully in his environment. Next one.
Guidance enables the students to be oriented with the required information that
Yes,
can
enables the
problems that they may face.
guidance enables the students to be oriented with the required information. So they get necessary information that can help solve various problems. So then through information, they can solve the problems they encounter. Next one.
Guidance orient an individual to career planning, educational, personal, and social aims.
Right. Guidance orients an individual, right? So just an individual for career planning. They are planning for the job, suitable job. They are planning for suitable education. They are planning for personal development. And they are planning to achieve social aims, right? Next one. Yeah, read.
Guidance services form an important part of schools, colleges, and universities across the world.
Across the world. Guidance services form an important part of school. It's very, very important in the school. It's very important in the colleges. It's very important in universities. And it's very important across the world. Guidance is very, very important for everybody. Next one.
These services helps the students to adjust to all aspects of their life and develop
Into
Responsible citizen of society.
of a society.
citizens of society. So these services help the students to adjust to all aspects of their life. So guidance help them to adjust, right? To adjust to all the aspects of their life, social, physical, emotional, all the aspects in their life, and develop into responsible citizens of society. That's the most important part of the life of a person, to become a responsible citizen. So for that, we need to have lots of things from the school. If we want to become a responsible citizen of the society, we have to learn lots of things: interactions, respecting others, sharing others, taking leadership, so many things. Okay, next one.
These guidance services consider the unique needs of the students and consider that each individual has different social, personal, and
Emotional needs. So these guidance services consider the unique needs of the students. The needs of students are different from one person to another because everybody is unique. They are different. So therefore their needs are different. So one individual has different social, personal, and emotional needs. Next one.
basic aim of guidance is complete adjustment and overall development of an individual.
Yes, so we learned it earlier also. The basic aim of guidance is complete adjustment. So person should adjust completely to the environment and overall development of an individual. That overall development, these two are the most important thing in guidance, even in counseling. Complete adjustment to the environment they live in and overall development. Okay. Right. Now, what is your idea about the child care providers? What do you have any experience? Do you have any experience related to child care? So you may have that experience, but outside your home, if your children have undergone some caring in how do you call them, child care centers outside your home, even when you go to school or when you go to work, that you keep them there. Do you have any experience? No experience? Right. So, yeah, yes, tell. Yes, Mudha. There's somebody who's trying to tell something. Anybody has an...
Some are careless, madam.
What's that?
Some are careless when they are looking after children.
Okay, I'm asking whether you have any experience about your children put into daycare centers and their experiences.
Some caretakers are very rude, madam.
So why do you think? So what kind of behavior do they have?
They don't have proper training, I think.
That's the thing. Okay. So then childcare providers, they have to follow the rules because there are rules, right? So that they should make the rules very easy to understand. Now, I recently saw a post about harassing children in orphanages. A girl that for not using her pads properly or for something, that she has been beaten with a hot iron, right? So then we should, that is how the children are treated by certain places. Children are treated at certain places. So then if we consider about these childcare providers, there should be rules that children should be taught rules, but there's a way we have to do that. They make them very simple and understandable for the children, and we should not punish if they don't do that or if they don't follow. So then they have to tell the children, though these are the rules here, you have to follow these things. They have to repeat them again and again, remind them, right? So then they will follow them. So example, these kind of rules. Children must help each other. You have to help each other. So when somebody need a help, you have to help. And you have to look after your toys. Don't destroy them. Look after them. So you have to use good, kind words like please, thank you, sorry. Then you have to be kind to each other. Don't fight, kind to each other. So then childcare providers should not use don't. Even the parents should not use don't. So we have to use do instead of don't, right? So because that if we say don't, that they behave in the other way. So therefore we have to be very careful when we are bringing up children, especially the caretakers, right? So then daycare providers must not use negative sentences like stop running. We should even you should not tell your children stop running. You can say slow down and walk. Instead of telling stop running, slow down and walk. So then rather than don't touch, you can say come hold my hand, let's do together, without telling that don't touch. Then rather than telling don't climb on the table, we can say keep your feet on the floor. So we can tell that in very kind manner. Instead of stop shouting, we can say use a quiet voice. You are too loud. Use a quiet voice. We should not say don't shout, right? Okay, or stop shouting. Then daycare providers must use simple and short sentences for the children to understand. They must make sure to talk to the child rather than shouting at them. We should not shout at children. So we have to talk to them very friendly manner, kind manner. When talking, we have to maintain eye contact with them, look at their eyes and talk to them. So they have, even when we ask a question, give enough time for them to give an answer. We should not ask questions one after the other without letting them some time to give an answer. So when we ask a question, we have to give them some time for responding. Right. So how do children learn mostly? How do children learn?
Observing, through the observing.
Observing, imitating,
Yes.
right?
Playing.
Playing, engaging,
Motivating.
motivating. Okay, right. So then they learn by observing, imitating. So they observe the behavior of the daycare providers. If they are rude, children also become rude. If they are very kind-hearted, they also will be kind-hearted. Therefore, it is essential for the daycare providers to use right words, kind words, behave well, behave in the right manner, right? So then sometimes the children's behavior also display the behavior of parents. If the children behave in a rude manner, so it may be that the parents are also very rude, right? Okay. So then children also must be encouraged to behave well. They must be given simple and clear choices. That means now we should not force them to do things. If they want to select any toy you like, and you engage in any play you want, we should not say no, you have to do this now. We should not say that. Then if we force them to do things, then they do the negative thing. If you ask them not to do that, they will do the other thing. Therefore children should be shown respect. We should not punish them for their misbehavior in front of others. That's a very, very important thing. Punishing in front of others is very bad. It affects the children badly. We shouldn't punish in front of others. Instead, we can talk to them in isolation and help the child to understand the weakness or the fault, and we have to guide the child to behave in the correct manner. That is children. The children are children. They may misbehave, but we should not punish them in front of others and shout at them. We have to kindly convince the wrong deed the child has done and help him to overcome it. Right. The next one. Can somebody read the next one and explain? Yes.
Children should be appreciated for their good behavior in order to encourage
Appreciated.
them to appreciated for their good behavior in order to encourage them to do the same rather than punishing only for their bad behavior.
What is that? So most of the time, we have to encourage them for their good behavior rather than identifying their bad behavior and punishing them. If they do even a small good thing, we have to encourage. Okay, we have done a good job. Now think of this one. Now imagine a child who is very mischievous has helped another child. Now out of these responses, which is correct and which is wrong? Right? Imagine a very mischievous child has helped another child. My first response, did you push him? Next one, you have done a good job. You have to do more to become a good one. Next one, you have done a good job, Puta. I highly appreciate it. Next one, if you want to be good, you have to do more good things. Right. So out of these four, which are suitable or unsuitable responses? Or if there are one or more, you can tell.
Third one.
I gave some responses. Yeah.
Third
I
one.
gave some. Third one. What is it? Complete positive appreciation. භාගයක් කියලා භාගයක් මේ නරක කියන්න හොඳ නැහැ. If we identify at least small good thing in a very mischievous child, we have to totally appreciate. You have done a very good job, Puta. I highly appreciate it. Right. So then, always encourage children to behave in the right and positive manner. So then, daycare providers are good coaches. They are good guides. They teach children what is right and wrong. So it's very important. So then at the daycare center, children must be taught social skills to do interactions with others, respect others, help others, right? When somebody is in trouble, they have to help them. Then you have to teach them good manners. Mannerism is very, very important. So we can use them by playway method. Playway method means that using play activities, sports, we can teach these good things. Next one, they should use games that enable the children to learn good manners and identify the feelings of others. So we have to teach them good manners as well as we have to teach them to identify other people's feelings. So teach them to say sorry if they make a mistake. So children must be taught to change their behavior in the right manner, right? So then if they do something wrong, we have to change their behavior for right manner. Daycare givers should not use a negative tone to correct the behavior of the children. We should not use negative tone. You should not do that. I'll punish you. Don't use those things, right? Now you have to use very kind words for the child to change the behavior. Okay, now we have come to the most important part. All this time we had been talking about guidance. Now we are talking about counseling. What is the special thing about counseling? Who can give counseling? Can everybody give counseling? Yes, tell. Can everybody give counseling? What's the special thing about counseling?
There should be a counselor.
Yes, what's that?
There should be a counselor to do counseling. I've learned about psychology and everything.
Okay. Now, counseling differs from guidance. Anybody can give guidance. Even the parents, siblings, adults, religious leaders, peers, anybody can give guidance. But counseling can be given only by a trained counselor. Counselor should be a trained person for the purpose. Otherwise, they can't give counseling. It's a professional service. So counseling can be given by a professionally trained person. That's the most important keywords. So counseling is a professional service provided to an individual who is facing a problem and help him to overcome the problem. So counseling is also an integral part of guidance. Guidance. The process of counseling helps an individual to find solutions to a problem. So in counseling, they help the individual to find solutions to a problem and help in the overall development of an individual, right? So help to find the solutions to the problems as well as overall development of an individual, like guidance. So both, the main name is overall development. Counseling is a process that involves two people. Who are these two people in counseling? Who are the two people in counseling?
Counselor and the client.
Counselor and the client. So then counselor is a professional who offers counseling service. Okay. Can somebody read a definition given by Willie and Andrew?
Counseling involves two individuals, one seeking help and other professionally trained person help solve problems to orient or direct him or her towards goals.
Right. Counseling involves two individuals, one seeking help, client, that is client, he is seeking help, and the other, a professionally trained person, that is counselor, help to solve problems of the client, to orient and direct him towards goals and help him to achieve his goals. Okay. Ren, read somebody.
Counseling is a dynamic and purposeful relationship between two people who approach a mutually defined problem with mutual considerations for each other, to the end that the younger or less matured or more troubled of the two is aided to a self-determined resolution of his problem.
Resolution of his problem. So anyway, the main keywords are, there are two people, counselor and the client, and counselor helps the client to solve his problems. Okay. Next one, next definition. Somebody read it.
Counseling is helping a person to come to see who he really is, what he has and doesn't have, what he can do easily, what he can do with difficulty, and what he cannot do at all. It is a close sharing of a human relationship with one who has for him a high regard, one who can offer him unconditional acceptance, but one who has no guarantees, no answers.
Okay. Right. Next one. Can somebody read the next one? Yes, somebody read.
Counseling is a purposeful, reciprocal relationship between two people.
Reciprocal.
Trained person helps the other to change himself or his environment.
The counsel person need help should change himself or his environment. Okay. Next one, Ren.
Counseling is a dynamic and purposeful relationship between the people in which procedures vary with the nature of the student's need, but in which there is always mutual participation by the counselor and the students with a focus on self-classification and self-determination by the students.
Okay. So counseling is a dynamic, means active. Purposeful relationship, it is done for a purpose between the people in which procedures vary with the nature of the student's needs, but in which there is always mutual participation by the counselor and the student. So they participate with the focus of self-classification and self-determination by the students. Okay, these are some of the definitions. You can select one good definition and by heart, because sometimes at the exam you will be asked to write a definition, right? Okay, the next one, shed sandstone. Somebody read.
Counseling is an interaction process which facilitates meaningful understanding of self and environment and results in the establishment of clarification of goals and values for future behavior.
Okay, next one, author of
Counseling is a
Psychology
process
Counseling.
by
Read.
which
Somebody read.
counseling is a process by which a troubled person, that means client, is helped to tell and behave in a more personally satisfying manner through interaction with an uninvolved person, counselor, who provides information and reactions which
Okay.
stimulates the client to develop behavior which enable him to deal more effectively with himself and his environment.
Okay, right. Counseling is a two-way process. So then we discussed that there are two individuals, that is counselor and client, and there's a mutual cooperation. If the client doesn't like, only counselor cannot do the relationship, maintain the relationship. So then counseling enables an individual to gain self-understanding. So they understand about themselves and their self-acceptance by the society. So then aim of counseling is same as guidance. What is that? What is the aim of counseling? Like aim of guidance, what is it? What is the aim of counseling?
Serves an individual.
Total personality development. Total personality development. Counseling also helps an individual adjust to his or her environment and conditions and lead a happier life. That is the ultimate goal. Spending a happy life, leading a happy life. Counseling is a process that involves giving information, advice, and counseling. So through counseling, we provide information, sometimes regarding certain places like Sumitrayo, Malmitro, women in need. So we give information, we give advice for their problems, and we give counseling. So counseling is not judgmental. We can't judge people. We should not make it only for giving advice. So we should help them to solve their problems. So then whose responsibility is who's finding solution? Is it counselor? Is the counselor, does the counselor find solution to the problem? Tell me, does the counselor help the client to overcome the problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but he or she is not given the ready-made solutions. Then how do they help? In guidance, we can give ready-made solutions, but in counseling, they don't give the solution. Then what is their task? Help the client to understand the problem and find solutions by him or herself, right? Okay. The three main activities that make up counseling are informing. Counselors give information to the clients, advising. Counselors give advice on suitable courses to follow, suitable actions to be taken, advising them to find solutions to the problems. Then counseling help the client understand his or her needs and providing necessary help for the client to take the right decision. So that is in guidance also. Finally, help them to understand his needs, his problems, and provide necessary help and help him to take the correct decision. So we should not take decision for somebody else. We have to help them to take decisions on their own if they are in good mental condition. Right. Okay. Read the next one. Somebody.
Counseling entails assisting a person so that the individual can face any challenging situation with a positive frame of mind.
Okay. Counseling entails assisting a person. Counseling helps people so that the individual can face any challenging situation in a positive manner. Next one.
Counseling helps to alle- alleviate
Alleviate.
alleviate negative responses to a problem and enables an individual to overcome the problem.
Yeah, counseling help to eliminate responses to a problem and enable the individual to overcome the problem, right? In summary, counseling is a mutual relationship between two people. Who are these two people?
Counselor and the client.
Counselor and the client. Yeah, so they have a discussion. So now, if the client doesn't like to continue the process, the counselor cannot do
No.
counseling, right? Okay. Yeah. So then counseling is a face-to-face relationship, face-to-face interaction. So it's a professional aspect. Who is the professional? Who is the professional?
Counselor.
So he has to have, he needs to follow a professional. He should be a professionally qualified person to give counseling. Right. So we are talking about areas of counseling. So first one is education. Even yesterday we discussed students during their school years face several problems related to education, learning and teaching. What are these problems? We discussed yesterday also. What are these educational problems? Tell. Yes. What are these educational problems? We discussed yesterday also.
Poverty,
Hmm.
problems in transport,
Poverty, that means economic problems. Then
transport,
what is that?
related to transport.
Okay.
Academic pressure.
Academic pressure. I'm asking about educational problem. Bullying by friends. Tough time.
Struggling with the specific subjects.
Yes, they can't catch certain subjects. What else?
Effect of the environment.
Yes, tough time. Huh? What's that? Now, what are the educational problems? Why exam phobia? Exam pressure, exam phobia, then tough timetable, the big content, punishments from teachers, poor memory power,
Not enough time or
difficulties in learning. So there are so many problems. So then such problems are addressed by educational counseling and by a counselor. So this expert counselor who has experience in the specific area, they help people to overcome them. Then what are the other things that come under educational counseling? Just read, what are they? What are they?
Educational counseling provides workshops and special programs.
Right.
Helps students to learn study skills and life skills.
Next one.
Help students to set achievable goals. With decisions. Counselor supports the client in their academic success, such as to overcome exam phobia, anxiety. Sorry, anxiety.
What is procrastination? Procrastination means postponing. So counselors support the client in academic success, such as to overcome exam phobia, anxiety, and stop postponing. Because sometimes he says, no, I can't sit for the exam this time. I will write next time. So they postpone. So then the counselors help the client to overcome these problems. Next one, read the next one. Counselor also
guides the client in understanding and interpreting educational problems.
Yeah, counselors help the client to understand and interpreting educational problems. Family counseling. What are family problems? So family counseling means it often requires by those who face problems in their marriage life. They have problems in the marriage life. So they need family counseling. What are the reasons for this family counseling? Yes. What are the reasons?
Misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding.
Economic issues.
Yes. Poverty, economical problems.
Not understanding the situations.
Not understanding situations.
Psychological issues.
Then
Not
negligence of duties. Drug addiction.
Adjustment of the family, not adjustment.
Adjustment problems.
Not adjusting.
Yeah, adjustment problems. So then
Health issues.
health issues. Right. So then in family counseling, sometimes married couples, they may need to get some counseling because sometimes they do not fulfill the needs of the family. Sometimes they neglect the family members. Yeah. So then family counseling is given to whom? Who is given family? Yeah, who are given family? Yeah, who are given family counseling? Married couples. Right? So married couples are given family counseling. Even
Psychiatrists.
those who hope to get married in the future, yeah, they are given. I'm asking whom they are given family counseling. Maybe married couples. Then those who hope to get married, parents, they are given family counseling. So it's a psychotherapy. So they have psychological problem. They are given psychotherapy. So then through family counseling, it helps to have better relationships. As you told, it may be due to misunderstanding, they have problems. So once they talk about their problems, they may be okay. So therefore, it helps for better relationships, better understanding within the family. Right. So it may be incidents specific as divorce, death of a family member, when a family member suffers from physical or mental illness that affects the family in a negative manner. So loss of a person, death of a family member, divorce, then mental and
Children's
physical
problems.
illnesses of the family members, they affect the family.
Children's
Problems, drug addicts, addicted to alcohol. So all these things affects the family in a negative manner. Then family counselors handle such problems and help the client to find necessary solutions. Okay, psychological counseling. What are the psychological problems? What are psychological problems the children may have? Yes. What are psychological problems? Sometimes abuses. Sometimes certain shock, or something that happened, some
Parents' death.
fearful things, phobias, right? So
Phobias.
they they have these. So then psychology counseling help to handle relationships, sometimes because of certain breaking up of love affairs. So they have problems. So then psychology counseling help to handle relationships, deal with stress and other pressures like phobias. They resolve fears, phobias, anxiety, cope with the family members, family problems. So to work through difficult situations, work through depression, sadness, help to develop creativity, self-exploration, find path for self-discovery. Psychology counseling aims to manage the difficulties and transform personal problem into personal growth. Now, Personal problems are transformed to personal growth. Because of these problems, they become very strong. So it causes them to have personal growth. Psychology counseling help people to keep relationships, deal with stress and other pressures. So psychology counseling is very, very important, right? Okay. Wait. We'll give you another one also. There are some more things. I will send this to your group now. And there are some more. You can download this until I open the other one. Right, so we'll discuss this also. Then we can give better knowledge about guidance and counseling both. Because you already learned these things, then you can refresh your knowledge. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Can somebody read this definition about guidance? Because at the exam, you may be given a question to write the definition of guidance and definition of counseling. So you can select a good definition and write. Okay, read
Guidance in the real
the
sense
first
of
definition given here. Term is to make, read.
which one?
Hello. Okay, read.
Guidance in the real sense of the term is to make the individual self-directing and capable of taking his own decisions at the correct time. Guidance enables the individuals to understand problem and deal with them intelligently. Guidance is a process of helping the individual to find solution
Intelligently. Next one.
Guidance is a process of
His
helping
problems.
helping individual to find solution to his problems and accept them as his own.
Okay, another one.
It is a process that helps the client to reach the maximum by changing his or her behavior.
Right. So it is a process that helps the client reach maximum. We can reach maximum by changing the behavior. Okay. Next one.
Guidance
there are
is
some other. Yes.
Guidance is a developmental process of helping a child to become increasingly self-directing and self-realizing.
Yeah, so guidance help people to become self-directing. They direct by themselves and self-realizing. Okay, another one.
Guidance is done through providing a lot of information to the individual about self and situation, which ultimately help in looking at the problem in a perspective.
Okay. Guidance is done through providing a lot of information to the individuals about self and situation. So because sometimes I told you yesterday, sometimes we can understand ourselves, but through guidance we can understand and situation, which ultimately help in looking at the problem in the correct perspective. Another one.
It is a continuous service. The nature of development is different. An individual may need guidance at each step. It has been rightly said that guidance is from cradle to grave.
Yes, it's a continuous process. So then we need guidance from the day we were born until we die. So it's from cradle to grave. Next one.
It's both generalized and specialized service. Every teacher has to be a guide. He or she has to develop guidance in the point of view in education and to plan his activities accordingly.
Right. So both generalized. Sometimes guidance is general thing. Sometimes maybe that children have exam phobia. So then we give everybody give them some seminars. Right? Sometimes a specialized service. If they have special problems, we give guidance. So every teacher has to become a guide. So even you can't become a counselor, you have to act as a guide to your children, to your students. So you have to guide, you have to develop guidance to help your students, right? Okay. Now, what are the characteristics of guidance? Yes, read. What are the, somebody read?
Guidance is viewed as an integral part of
education. Yes, it's essential part in education. Next one.
It is a continuous service from cradle to grave.
Yeah, we need guidance from the day we were born until we die. Next one.
It is both specialized and generalized.
Sometimes we give guidance in common. Sometimes we give special guidance for special cases. Next one.
Every teacher has to act as a guide to their students.
So you all have to act as guides to your students. Next one.
The development of each individual should be focused and paid attention separately.
Yes, so development of individual should be paid attention. Right. What is the aim of guidance? We discussed yesterday. What is the aim of guidance? We have already discussed. What's the aim of guidance?
Total development.
Total development of individual. Right. Then, so it tries to achieve this development of total person through various functions in different areas. Okay. What is counseling? Yeah. What is counseling?
Help an individual to solve problems.
Yeah. Read the definition of counseling.
Counseling denotes a professional relationship between a trained counselor and a client. This relationship is usually from person to person, although it may sometimes involve more than two people. It is designed to help the client to understand and clarify the waves of their life and to learn to reach themselves their determined goals through meaningful, well-informed choices and through resolutions.
Okay. Counseling denotes a professional relationship. It's a professional relationship between a trained counselor and a client. So this relationship is usually from person to person, right? Sometimes it involves more than two people, especially group counseling. They involve more than two people. So it's designed to help clients to understand and clarify the views of their life, to learn to reach themselves their determined goals, to achieve their goals through meaningful, well-informed choices and through resolutions. Next one, next definition.
It is a push given to the client to reach maturation by awakening his or her own strength and self-realization in order to be free from problematic situations.
Okay. Right. So then, what are the similarities between guidance and counseling? Read. Similarities. Both guidance and counseling have common things. What are they?
Both concepts deal with person.
Yeah, so both guidance is also given to people, counseling is also given to people. Then
The two concepts require information.
right, so both need information. Right. Next one.
Yes.
The end results of the two concepts
Next one.
are the same.
The same. What's the end result? What is the end result? We discussed. What is the end result? What is the final result of both guidance and counseling?
Improve the self.
Total development.
Solve the problem.
Total development of personality. Okay, next one. Read the
Both
next
are
one.
unique to an individual.
Yes, so both are unique. So the counseling given to me is different to yours. Next one.
Both should be based on reliable data.
Yeah, so if we give counseling, we should have reliable data. Next one.
Both should have flexible approaches.
Yes.
Both
Next
are
one.
continuous process. Both are being used by organizations and individuals.
Yes, so both guidance and counseling is used by individuals and organizations. Next one.
Both the concept are branches of psychology.
Yes, so these are the similarities. Okay, there are some more. Read.
Both can be seen as attempt to allow the person to build up resources to live in more healthy, meaningful, and satisfied way.
Yes, so one objective is to make people live more healthy, meaningful, and satisfied lives. Next one.
Both concepts develop self-awareness.
Okay, next one.
Both are concerned with the total individual development.
Okay, next one.
Both should be based on a thorough knowledge and characteristics of
Thorough knowledge
and characteristics of stages of human growth and development.
Next one.
Both guidance and counseling help to solve the problems with much dedications, contemplations, and understanding.
Okay, both guidance and counseling help to solve the problems with much dedication. So both guides and counselors help people to solve their problems. Okay. So these are the differences. Yes, read one difference.
Guidance is the assistance given to an individual to make intelligent choices and adjustment.
Counseling.
Counseling is a professional advice given to an individual to solve his own problems and they are face personal relationship with the counselor and the client.
Okay, another one.
Guidance is giving leadership and supervision.
Okay.
Counseling is done for preventing rather than getting treatment.
Okay, another one.
Here, clients' problems are listened carefully and ready-made solutions are provided by the guide. Here, client problems are discussed and relevant information is provided by the end. Client himself has the insight to take his or her own decision.
Right. So in counseling, ready-made solutions are not given. So the counselor has the right to take his or her own decisions. Right. Okay. So you have to write some more. I'll send this also. You have to write some more differences of guidance and counseling. Okay. Fields of counseling. We discussed some. Now we'll discuss this also. What are the fields of counseling? Educational counseling, family counseling, psychological counseling. So we discussed these three. We didn't discuss career counseling and trauma counseling. So what are the educational problems? Read.
Poor memory power. The timetable, punishment.
Tough timetable. Tough means that timetable is very tough.
Punishment. Heavy workload.
Punishments.
Heavy workload. Stage fear, lack of motivation for studies. Broad content. Exam phobia. Favoritism of teacher. Poor teaching methodologies.
Okay. Right. So what is educational counseling? Can somebody else read? What is it? We discussed all these things. I'm just refreshing your memory. So what is educational counseling?
Providing service to students for their educational problems, for their success and life skills that promote academic success.
Right. Providing counseling service to students for their educational problems. And we discussed previously the educational problems and help them to succeed and to improve life skills. Okay. Next one.
Workshops and special programs are provided to students through educational counseling, also provide knowledge and help the students to learn study skills, time management skills, and life skills.
Through workshops, special programs, and life skills. Next one.
Educational counseling helps the students to set measurable goals and help with taking decisions.
So they help to take decisions on their own and to have achievable goals. Next one.
Counselor supports the clients in their academic success by understanding and interpreting educational problems.
Okay, so counselors help the client to understand their problems, educational
Counseling has
problems, and
become
understanding them. Okay, next one.
Counseling
Increasingly,
has become increasingly accepted as the positive program in educational
educational institute.
institutes.
So that it is an essential thing. Counseling is an essential thing in educational institutes. Next one.
This deal with a variety of issues related to education. It
Mhm.
assists individuals to select program of studies suitable to their abilities, interests, and future plans and
To their
general circumstance. It may also help teachers to assist their students to overcome their emotional and behavioral problems, including bullying, aggressiveness, shyness.
This deal with a variety of issues related to education. We have lots of problems in education, so it help individual to select program of studies according to their abilities. Right now, mathematics, the stream, art stream, math stream, bio stream, like that, and they can select courses according to their future plans. It helps the teachers to help the student to overcome their emotional problems, behavioral problems like bullying, aggressiveness, shyness, stress. Right? What are family problems? We discussed earlier also.
Academic problems,
Mm.
lack of love, affection, and understanding among family members,
Mm.
drunken fathers, drug
Mm.
addiction of family members, death or separation or illness of
Okay.
parents.
Then, okay.
Shall I continue?
Okay, yes, continue. Continue.
Negligence of the duties of parents towards their children, less relationship
Mm.
among parents and children, busy lifestyle, less freedom.
Okay. Right. Now, what is family counseling?
This is a type of psychotherapy that helps to promote better relationship and understanding within the family. Also, it may address
Relationships
the
and
needs of the
understanding
family.
within the family. Yeah. Right. So then family counseling is a psychotherapy. It's a kind of treatment, psychotreatment that help to promote better relationship among parents, children, and they understand, there's a better understanding among the family members. Then they address the needs of the family. Okay. Right. Next one.
When a family member suffers from physical or mental illness that affects him or needed.
Yes. Okay, when a family member suffers from a physical or mental illness that affect him or her in negative way, the family counseling is needed. So when they suffer from some physical problems, hitting, then harassing, right? So if they have mental illnesses that affect in a negative way, then they need family counseling. Okay. What are psychology problems?
Fears and phobias,
Mm,
isolation,
mm,
shyness, anxiety, depression.
mm. Anxiety, depression, right? Okay. What is psychology counseling?
It helps to handle relationships, deal
Okay.
with stress and other pressures, resolve fears, phobias, ex- excessive unnecessary fears, anxiety, cope with family problems and work through difficult situations, work through depression and sadness to develop creativity, self-exploration and find the path for self-discovery.
Okay, it helped to handle, yeah. Okay. help to handle relationships. Sometimes they have psychological problems because of the breaking up of relationships. So sometimes they have stress, they have pressures, they have phobias, fears, anxiety, they can't face family problems, they have difficult situations in the family, they have depression, sadness, lack of creativity, they can't express themselves. So for all these things, that psychological counseling is needed in order to overcome these problems. Next one.
Psychology counseling aims to manage the difficulties and transform personal problems into their own personal growth. It will be help people to keep relationships, deal with stress and other pressures, resolve fears
Okay.
and phobias.
Rest of the thing.
It is a
Psychology
specialty
counseling aims
within
to manage the difficulties. No, that's in wait until I explain. Psychology counseling aims to manage the difficulties and transform personal problem into own growth. Whenever we have problems, we can convert them into to our growth, to our betterment. So psychology counseling gives that. It helps people to keep relationships, deal with stresses, pressures, find solutions to their fears, phobias. Next one.
It is a specialty within
Next
professional
one.
psychology that focuses personal and interpersonal functions across the lifespan. It pays particular attention to emotional, social, vocational, educational, health-related development.
So then, psychology counseling, it's a specialty within professional psychology, focuses personal and interpersonal functions, right? So it pay much attention for emotional, social, vocational, educational, and health-related problems and help for development. Problems in career. What are they?
Stress, heavy workload, tough schedules, poor working environment, challenges in the workplace, problems with colleges,
Working
problems with the
environment.
management,
Then,
skills not matching with the job, lack of job security.
okay, right. So then, what is career counseling?
Career counseling is a process that helps a person understand oneself.
Okay, so career counseling is a process that helps a person to understand oneself. If I do not know my strengths and weaknesses, it's very difficult for me to survive. That means if I do not know my skills in my workplace, so it's difficult. Next one.
Career education helps for life decision.
Okay, it helps for life decision, taking decisions in life. Okay. Next
The
one.
goal of career counseling is not only to help in making decisions, but also to give the knowledge and skills need to make future career decisions.
Okay. The goal of career counseling is not only to help in making decisions, not only to take decisions, but to give knowledge and skills that they need for their future jobs.
Career counseling generally focuses on issues such as career exploration, career challenges, personal career development, and other career issues.
Okay, so then career counseling means focusing career exploration. That means we explore careers, that means jobs. So what are the trends now? So what are the good jobs which give good payments? So then we explore the career and challenges in our jobs and our development in the jobs, right? And other issues in the jobs. Next one.
When people come for career counseling, they know exactly what their problem is, but unsure about how to get rid of it.
Yes, when we have a problem in our job, we know that we have a problem, but we don't know how to overcome it, the problem. Right. Next one.
It is the process of helping the candidate to select the study courses that may help to find a suitable career that fits their personality, knowledge, interest, skills, and how to overcome the problems that come across while doing their job.
Right. So it's a process of helping the candidate. Now, when a person has some career problems, it's a process. So we have to help him to select the study courses, that suitable career, and he has to make his personality fit for the job, and he has to improve knowledge, he has to improve skills. If there's problem in the career, he has to overcome them while doing the job. So it's a process. Trauma counseling. What's a trauma actually? What's a trauma? Trauma is something that means a painful. So now, as an example, during tsunami, when our loved ones were thrown away by the water current, so we had that trauma. Even when somebody kills, that even from the war, people were killed in front of them. So trauma it gives us. Then rape, armed robbery. So all these things, accidents, loss of loved ones, they cause us trauma. Trauma means a extreme, painful, upsetting incident, right? Trauma is defined as a severe emotional pain caused by extremely upsetting incident. So trauma counseling is a short-term intervention, because during tsunami period, the people were given lots of counseling to overcome that. Because during that time, when they were asked to draw pictures, they drew them, the sea was drawn by total black color, because they have that kind of view about water, that sea. So then trauma counseling is a short-term intervention which is appropriate when a person is suffering from traumatic incident. Right? Okay. So what are these traumatic incidents? Trauma, how do they come? What are these
Death of
traumatic
close
incidents?
one,
Just tell.
armed
Death of a
robbery,
closer one. Mm.
armed robbery,
Rape.
rape, vehicle
Mm.
accident,
Mm.
failing in exam,
Mm.
war or violence,
Mm.
natural disasters like tsunami, or an event regarded as negative that changes your world and yourself.
Yes.
And
So then tsunami, then war, all these things come under trauma, right? Okay. So then trauma counseling help a person to identify and get rid of feelings, that those bad feelings, emotions, right, after the traumatic experience. Right. Okay. That's all I have to explain. I'll send, if you want, I can send this also. This is something extra that I have been teaching you. And I sent you the other PPT. Okay, I will give you this question. We'll discuss this question also. Wait. Okay, right. Now, find some answers for this question. I'll give you 10 minutes. Sunil's father is dead and his mother doesn't have a permanent job. He who studies in grade 11 always says the need of finding a job and ask about them. Number 1, name 4 services that can be given to a school pupil through vocational guidance. Number 2, state in brief 4 qualitative characteristics expected from employees in the present world of work. 3, present the steps in order that should be followed when starting a school vocational guidance unit in the school. Now, when you want to start a guidance unit in the schools, what are the steps you have to follow? Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes. So you find answers for this and we'll discuss. Okay. Is the question clear? Have I shared it with you or not?
Yes,
Can you see the screen, the question?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. I'll give you 10 minutes. Do you want me to, Abuda? Yeah? Can you see the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, right. So do you want me to explain it or can you do it?
Will do, ma'am.
Okay, right. Right. Tell me, name 4 services that can be given to a school pupil through vocational guidance. Tell me, we discussed yesterday. Name 4 services that can be given to a school pupil through vocational guidance. Tell me, we discussed yesterday. Hello?
Planning for educational and training pathways.
Help them to find. Then another one.
Support for job searching.
Giving training
Find
in writing,
suitable courses for their.
giving training in writing
Yeah. All
CV,
identify the skills.
CV.
Then finding professional courses to be followed. Then help them to identify suitable jobs. Help them to improve progress in their job. So these kind of things, the services. Identify, help them to find training courses. Okay. Next one. State in brief 4 qualitative characteristics expected from employees in the present world of work. So when you go for a job, what kind of characteristics are expected from the employers?
Punctuality and responsibilities.
Yes, punctuality, responsibility. What else?
Teamwork,
Teamwork and
communication.
cooperation.
Teamwork.
communication skills,
Flexibility.
adaptability,
Teamwork.
Interpersonal
Then
skills.
adaptability,
Flexibility.
What's
Good communication
that?
skill. Communication skill.
Good communication skills.
Adaptability.
Right.
Understand
Present the steps in adaptability, achieving goals, teamwork. Right. So then creativity. So next one, present the steps in all guidance went in the school. So what's the first thing you have to do? Yes.
Identify the needs for vocational guidance among the students. Identify their needs.
Identify the need.
Appoint a
Okay,
teacher.
another one.
Teacher in charge.
Appoint
A teacher in
educational
charge
institute
to-
in the school. For that, what you have to do first? Right. So then first of all, you have to discuss with the principal, because if he doesn't like, how can you do that? So you have to discuss with the principal. Then after that, discuss with the zonal director. So after that, face in the school, making the parents and students aware about making the parents, students and teachers aware about the place. Then finding resources. Right? So they should be in an order. First of all, taking permission, then finding a place, preparing the place with necessary resources, informing the respective people about this, about your service. So otherwise they won't come if they don't know. So these are the steps. First you have to get permission from the principal, then get permission from the zonal director if the principal gives the consent, finding a suitable place, finding resources, then making the parents, teachers and students aware about the place. Okay, right. Okay, so then that's all for today. Is there anything you want to get clarified or ask? Hello, do you need any other explanation, clarification, or was it understood?
No, madam, nothing else. Thank you.
Okay, right. Then
Oh,
we'll meet
excuse me,
again
miss.
in the next
Excuse
week,
me.
right?
Upload the
Can you
PDF,
hear me?
Yes.
madam.
Excuse
Upload
me.
the
Can you hear
PDF.
me?
madam.
Okay, right. So,
Hello. Excuse me.
yeah, I can hear you.
Thing is,
Yeah,
madam,
tell, I can
the
hear you.
files you're
Yeah,
sharing
you're
in the
Jacqueline, yes.
chat, I
Tell.
can't download it. If you can please share them in our group.
Okay, right.
Yeah, from the first, can you share all the files, miss? Because yesterday one
Okay,
also
right.
I could open. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, right. Okay.
Madam, upload the extra notes, madam.
Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Okay, right. Okay. Right. Right. So those who cannot download from this, I will upload it to your group as well. Right. The first three, the first four PPTs. Okay. Right. So thank you for joining and your cooperation. So we'll meet again next week.
And in the
Madam, can you upload
PDF,
it?
madam, upload the extra notes now given by you, madam. Upload it, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I already sent it to the group chat. I
Okay.
can send
Okay.
it to the group as well.
Thank you.
Got it, madam. Thank you, madam.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome.